Hi, my name is Andrew Tower from GMX Motorbikes. Today we're going to talk about troubleshooting of quad bikes and ways to familiarise yourself with starting a quad bike and any issues that you may have starting a quad bike. So the first thing that you should look at is whether or not the quad bike has fuel in it. So most quad bikes basically take an unleaded fuel. So simply check your fuel tank, make sure you've got adequate fuel, and obviously most quad bike have a fuel line attached to the fuel tank, and the nozzles are generally at the front, so you should ensure that you have adequate fuel that will last you for at least 2 or 3 hours and ongoing use of the quad bike. The second thing that you should look at is whether there's any dirt or any excess things at the bottom of the fuel tank, as well as the fuel line. Most quad bikes should have a fuel filter, which is generally located underneath the quad bike, as you can most likely see there. Most quad bikes should also have a on and off fuel tap, which will obviously allow you to make sure there's fuel going through to the carburetor at the bottom of the engine there. So that's the first and the second step there. A few other issues that people will identify in the quad bikes is depending on whether it's got electric start or just a key, a pull start. Most quad bikes do have electric start, so obviously ensure that the bike is on, that there's adequate power in the battery, which is generally located underneath the seat or on the back of the bike. So ensure that there's enough fuel's going through, enough power in the battery to start the bike. Any cut-off switches that are associated with the quad bike. Some of them have got them on the handlebars. You've also got some that are obviously key started. You've also got some safety aspects such as the cut-off switch there. So all of these need to ensure that they are connected, otherwise the bike will not start. A few other things that you need to check is the carburetor. So sometimes, depending on how old the bike is or whether the bike's been sitting in your garage for a little while, fuel does go off. So you generally need to check that the fuel is clean but also hasn't gone off, and the best way to test that is it's been sitting there for longer than 2 weeks. You simply just drain a little bit of fuel from the bottom of the carburetor, which will release any of the old or dirty fuel or off fuel, and then the bike generally should start within the first couple of kicks. A test with any quad bike is to ensure that when you're starting the bike, if it takes a long time to start, there is something wrong, whether it's a fuel, whether it's a battery's not enough power in it, or whether there's other issues with the quad bike. So try not to flood the engine when you're starting the bike. That's giving it too much fuel. If you're doing that, it will flood the bike, so you need to continually try to start the bike, and then you may do power or issues with the battery, or continually trying to start it. And a few other issues that you can check when you're looking at the bike is whether the bike has spark. Now, if the bike hasn't got spark, then you've got other issues that you need to look at. It could be a spark plug, it could be an electrical fault, it could be a loose wire, it could be a CDI unit, it could be a solenoid. So there's quite a few other things that you can look at, but they're obviously something that you may need to take to a qualified mechanic or a local quad bike dealer that can assist you with those sort of issues. We do have quite a few other tips on our help pages on our website, so check them out, and that's www.quad-bikes.com.au. And we can assist you with any further information. Otherwise, you can contact us on 1300 766 469, or send us an inquiry on our website via the Contact Us tab, and one of our qualified technicians can get back to you regarding that. But that is all from GMX Motorbikes. If you do have any other issues or any other troubleshooting inquiries, don't be shy to give us a bell. Thank you.